From that, a powerful dust continued to overwhelm the Gambia as a result of a haze coming from the Sahara Desert on Wednesday. The high dust density of the off-white color-tinted air is seen across the country, and it can have grave impact on health and the aviation system. Our team visited the Banjul International Airport to see how they have been affected by the haze. The weather phenomenon does not just bring warm temperature, but it also raises sun and dust, and as a result affects the aviation system. Haze dust caused by heavy winds is coming northeastern from the Sahara Desert to the Gambia. In such circumstances, the aviation system suffers greatly as it suppresses horizontal visibility. These could even lead to plane crashes and other deadly outcomes when the haze thickens. In an interview with the head of the Focus office at the Banjul International Airport, who prefers anonymity, says it's the coronavirus pandemic that overshadows the effect of this wing on Gambia's aviation system.
Due to the COVID and its problems, we're not having much flights, especially during the day. So you will not have that much impact on aviation, or you will not feel that there's impact so much on aviation. But if we're having normal routines and then flights are coming, you would see impact, because in busier aerodromes where you have a lot of aircrafts, dust haze affects visibility. That's how far you can see horizontally. So if it affects that, it gets to a point, you would see that flights will be cancelled. Aerodromes would deem it fit to cancel flights coming into the aerodrome, because it would not be safe. It will not be safe, especially in busier aerodromes, because flights will be crossing paths. Some are taking off, some are landing on different routes, so they may crash because they are not seeing clearly.
Haze is a harmful weather factor to aviation during busy period. If the haze thickens significantly, some flights are even called off or diverted to other countries.
Dust would occur, but in the rainy seasons, it's almost rare. In the rainy season, it's rare, because usually we get dust in this Hamatan or our dry season. Usually we get winds. This is the time we get winds coming northeasterly. That is winds coming from the northeastern sector of the continent. And up there in the north, we have the Sahel. Within the Sahel, there is a big desert, as we all know, and it's a major dust source region. That's where the dust gets lifted. So at this time of the year, there are systems like the pressure cells, high pressure cells, and so the mid-latitude, those are the ones which, when it drops down over the Sahel, up to Mauritania, it will instigate, when it passes. After that, when you are monitoring, you can see dust racing. And then the high pressure cells now, when they extend way down over Mauritania and the Sahel region, you see dust would be raised over that end. So now after that, you now look at the winds that are propagating from there. Especially we have these hectopascal levels, we call the 925 level. Look at winds at that place. If those strong winds are very strong, up 20 to 30 knots or more, and then they are northeasterly propagating from that end towards us, you expect it to bring along the dust that was raised around that Sahel over the desert.
The haze storm is caused by a strong wind that blow in a high concentration of sand and dust particles from the Sahara Desert. However, systems are put in place to monitor the wind trajectories.
The wind trajectories and this high pressure cell I've told you of, and then the mid-latitude trough. The mid-latitude trough coming dropping all the way up to the Sahel region, and so over us, we'll now look at those features because we get systems that will be forecasting the position of those things for us.
Forecasts indicate it could last for at least 4 days before the dust settles off, meaning this could affect countries covered by the Sahara Desert to have delay or disruption in flights before everything goes back to normalcy. For Africa TV News, Sohna Tunkara.